How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews. Back with a little bit of wheat fruited tropical vibes in the form of Swamphead Brewing's Tropical Vibes. Swamphead, my last Swamphead beer from a package I received via my buddy Charles. And then off with a little bit of summery crusher action. We're getting to the middle of April, and it is freezing today. It actually snowed today in New Jersey. So I need some tropical vibes in my life. 4.5% alcohol by volume wheat beer. Now they're talking about guava wheat, mango guava wheat. I get a little bit of tartness off here. Sometimes we get guava into those wheats. Beers in general get a little bit of tartness. So we'll see what's what. Give it a pour in here. So 4 and change fruited wheat beer. Let's see what it says in here. Hop, malt, yeast, water, guava, and mango. So it doesn't say anything about being artificial, so it should be the real deal in that sucker. And, as far as that looks, I mean, she looks like a wheat beer. Maybe even a little bit darker than what you'd expect. More like a hazy pale or something like that. Label-wise, this is probably one of my favorite ones from Swamphead because it's very simple. Not too crazy. It's the font with a little bit of kind of tropical background. Kind of like that one, to be honest with you. As far as that beer goes, looks the part. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a nose on her. I mean, it's guava all day. And super fresh kind of guava. The kind of guava that you get from like one of those super organic kind of guava juicy. That in the way that it kind of has actual like acidic fruit kind of added to it. So you're getting that tropical fruit, you're getting a guava to a head, but it definitely has this kind of like kumquat-y kind of slight grapefruit thing on the other end of things too. It doesn't smell much like a wheat beer because a lot of those fruited notes kind of lead the way. Not necessarily a bad thing. Let's just dive in, see what she's got. Cheers. Well, way less sweet than I thought it would be. Very much that fruit juiciness has come to a head, but it still tastes like a beer because it has this really nice kind of wheat graininess to it. Almost like it was like a cold non-boil beer. It kind of comes off that way a little bit. So you get that wheat beer comes to a head, and it's more wheat than anything else. It's not like this big kind of like banana phenolic or any kind of bubble gum or anything like that. It is wheat, wheat on wheat, in a very nice way, not overpowering. It's 4.5, so it's not big beer to begin with. And then you get that nice kind of tropical fruit medley with that guava leading away, and a little bit of kind of grapefruit coming in the back end. I think it's quite nice. It doesn't lean heavily towards what you'd expect from a traditional kind of wheat beer, not even an American wheat beer, because those tend to have no kind of personality. So it's kind of like their kind of version of a fruited beer that just so happens to have a wheat base to it. I'm not going to sit here and say that sucks. Pretty tasty stuff, to be perfectly honest with you. And that's pretty much done. It's a crusher. It's something I think I could drink quite a few of, but I don't know if I'd get too kind of weighed down by the way that fruit kind of comes off, especially on a nice, hot, tropical, vibey kind of day. Yeah, it's a fun, there's the word I'm looking for, fun, well-done wheat beer. Because what it does well, and what it does is make it taste a whole bunch of fruit with a nice kind of wheat base to it. Done and done. Let's talk about it. Is it one of the better wheat beers that I've had as of late? Yeah, tis what it is. In the grand scheme of things, I like my wheat beers askew a bit more traditional, but it's still a fun beer, and fun beers are fun beers. Value and availability, I actually don't know the deal with Swamphead. I don't know how they kind of range as far as what they cost and where you get them. Charles or anybody else out there, let me know what's what when it comes to the price point on that, and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer. If you like fun beers, if you like tropical beers, you like summer beers, you'll like this one. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice little tropical vibes right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.